Right, we are now on financial mathematics. Let's start first by having a look at the question on November 2021, question 8. 8.1, a farmer bought a tractor for 980,000 rands. The value of the tractor depreciates annually at a rate of 9.2% per annum on the reducing balance method. Calculate the book value of the tractor after 7 years. Okay, with finance, the first thing is to choose the correct formula. You need to choose the correct formula. You are given the formulas for future value, annuity, present value annuity, compound increase, compound decrease, and linear increase and linear decrease on the information sheet. You just need to choose the right formula. So for question 8.1, we'll be making use of the formula of what? Compound decrease, since we are dealing with what? Depreciation and a reducing balance depreciation. So our formula will be A is equals to P multiplied by 1 minus I to power n. And then from here, a farmer bought a tractor for 980,000. We need to calculate the book value, which is what? Which will be A. Therefore, A is what we need to calculate, the book value. The initial amount, 980,000 rands. I will be equals to 9.2 divided by 100, which will give us 0.092. And this is what? Per annum. Yeah? It is a depreciation, reducing balance depreciation. So we are not going to divide I by anything. It is per annum, annually. All right. Then N, the number of years will be how many years? 7 years. Then we go and substitute on our formula and solve for A, our book value. Meaning we are saying the book value will be equals to our P, 980,000 multiplied by 1 minus I, 0.092 to the power of 7. And then this gives us 498,685,82. 498,685 rand and 82 cents. That will be the book value of the tractor after 7 years. Right. Then on question 8.2, how many years will it take for an amount of 75,000 rands to accrue to 116,253 rand and 50 cents in an account earning interest of 6.8% per annum compounded quarterly? Right, again, first thing, it's our formula. Here we are dealing with a what? We are dealing with a compound increase. Therefore, A is equals to P 1 plus I to power n. And then what will be our A? What is it that we need to calculate here? We need to calculate the number of years. How many years? So our final amount will be 116,253,50, and P is 75,000. Our I will be equals to 6.8% divided by 100. It will be 0.092. 0.068, but this is what? This is compounded quarterly. Therefore, we divide I by what? By 4. And then n, the number of years, n is what? Is what we are, it is what we are calculating. But since this is compounded what? Quarterly, we will be having what? For n. This is what we need to what? To calculate. But in the formula there, we will substitute what? In place of n, it will be 4n. We are going to multiply n by 4. This is compounded quarterly. Divide I by 4, multiply n by 4. Remember, in this case, our formula, n is the number of years. So if it is monthly, we multiply n by 12. Quarterly, we multiply by 4. Semi-annually, we multiply by 2. And then we divide what? I. So let's substitute. A, 116.253,50 is equals to P, 75000 1 plus I, 0.068 divided by 4 all to the power of n. That's what we are calculating, but this is compounded quarterly. Therefore, n, we multiply it by 4, and then we are having what? We are having 4n. All right. And then from here, now we need to solve for what? For 4n. Divide both sides by 75,000. Divide both sides by 75,000, you will get 1,550046667, which is equals to, then inside the bracket, 1 plus 0.068 divided by 4 will give us 1017 divided by 1000, all to the power of 4n. And then from here, we use the logarithms to solve for n. Then we say 4n will be equals to log of base. The base will be what? Will be the base in exponent, which is 1017 divided by 1000, and the number will be 1,550046667. Remember, write these numbers in full, those that are in decimals, since you have not yet calculated the final answer. You only round off the final answer. Remember that. And then use your calculator, and we will get 4ns 25,999,999,967, and then divide both sides by 4. We find that n is equals to 6,4999,999,918. Therefore, n will be equals to two decimal places, 6,50 years. Remember to round off to two decimal places unless stated otherwise. N will be equals to 6,5 years. All right. All right. Now we are on question 8.3. Thabo wanted to save 450,000 as a deposit to buy a house on 30 June 2018. 8.3.1, he deposited a fixed amount of money at the end of every month into the account earning interest of 8.35% per annum, compounded monthly. His first deposit was made on 31 July 2013 and his 60th deposit on 30 June 2018. Calculate the amount he deposited monthly. So again here, the first thing is to find the formula. Which formula? This question, which formula do we need to use? Let's go back and read the question again. We are told that Thabo wanted to save 450,000. That is what he wants to save. Because Thabo wants to buy a house. So he wants to use 450,000 as a deposit to buy a house on 30 June 2018. Now he deposited a fixed amount of money at the end of every month. Ne? You see, once they say at the end of every month, therefore it means what? Money is going to be deposited regularly. There will be what? Regular payments. Therefore it means what? We are either dealing with a future value annuity or present value annuity, where X will be the what? The regular payment or regular repayment. Into an account earning interest of 8.35% per annum compounded monthly. His first deposit was made on 31 July 2013 and his 60th on 30 June 2018. Calculate the amount he deposited monthly. So here, Thabo is saving some money so that he can accumulate what? 450,000 on 30 June 2018. So this is a what? This is an investment. So we are dealing with a what? With a future value annuity. Therefore, our formula will have F is equals to X. Then we have 1 plus I to power n minus 1 all divided by I. This formula you are given in the information sheet, where F is your what? Is your future value, X your regular payment, I your interest rate as a decimal, and then n will be what? The number of what? Of payments. So here in the question, what are we given? What do we know? We know F, which is what? The amount that Thabo wants to get on 30 June 2018, which is 450,000. And then X, which is the what? The regular payment, or in this case regular what? Deposits. This is what we are calculating. And then I, our interest is a decimal, 8.35%. 8.35 divided by 100, 0.0835. And this is compounded monthly. Therefore, we divide I by what? We divide I by 12. And then n will be what? The number of what? Of payments. Remember, with the future value annuity or the present value annuity, n represents what? The number of payments or the number of what? Of repayment, not the number of years. So we will not be what? Saying we need to multiply n by what? By 12. But if the question, in the question, n is given as what? As years, that is when then you can say what? Those number of years multiply by 12 in this case, so that you can get the number of what? Of payments or repayments. So with this one, we are already told here that Thabo is going to make what? 60 deposits. Thabo is going to make 60 deposits. Therefore, our n here will be equals to what? Will be equals to 60. So what we need to do is to substitute the information on our formula and solve for X. So our future amount, 450,000, is equals to X, 1 plus 0.0835 divided by 12 to the power of 60. We have minus 1, close the square bracket, all divided by 0.0835, all divided by 12. And then from here, you just make use of your calculator to solve for X. You can start first by what? Let's start first by multiplying both sides by 0.0835 divided by 12. So 450,000 times 0.0835 divided by 12 will give us 12525 divided by 4 is equals to X multiplied by, then inside the bracket, let's have 1 plus 0.0835 over 12. We get the answer, and then we raise it to the power of 60. Then we subtract 1. Then we get 0.515967958 1. And then from there, divide both sides by the square bracket. divide both sides by the square bracket, meaning 12,525 divided by 4 divided by the decimal inside the square bracket, 12525 divided by 4. Then we divide this by the decimal in the square bracket, 12525 divided by 4 divided by 0, 515967958 and this will give us what? 6068, 69 to 2 decimal places equals to x. Therefore, x will be equals to what? 6,068 rand and 69 cents. So those will be the what? Those will be the monthly deposits that Thabo is going to make. All right. Then question 8.3. Question 8.3. Question 8.3 says Thabo bought a house costing 1,500,000 rands and used his savings as the deposit. He obtained a home loan for the balance of the purchase price at an interest of 12% per annum compounded monthly over 25 years. He made his first monthly installment of 11,058 rand and 85 cents towards the loan on 31 July 2018. Now A, they say, what will the balance outstanding on the loan be on 30 June 2039, 21 years after the loan was granted? Right. So now Thabo bought a house for 1,500,000 and then he used his savings as the what? As the deposit. The savings of what? 450,000 as the what? As the deposit. Then he got a home loan for the balance, which will be what? 1,500,000 minus the deposit to purchase of the what? Of the purchase price at the interest of 12% per annum compounded monthly for a period of what? 25 years. That is the period of the loan, 25 years. Then they say he made his first monthly installment of 11,058 and 85 monthly installment. Therefore, we are dealing with what? Regular repayments, and we are dealing with what? Present value annuity. His monthly installment of 11,058,85 towards the loan on 31 July 2018. Now in A, they say, what will the balance outstanding on the loan be on 30 June 2039, 21 years after the loan was granted? Meaning, what will be the balance after 21 years? 21 years after the loan was granted. Right. A, we need to find what? The balance outstanding after 21 years when the loan was granted. Now, firstly, we need to know now the what? The loan amount. What will now be the what? The loan. The loan will now be what? 1,500,000 minus 450,000. Remember, the house costs what? 1,500,000, but the Thabo deposited 450,000. So the actual loan amount will be what? 1,500,000 less 450,000, which gives us 105,000. 1,050,000. 1,500,000 minus 450,000. Yes, 105,000. All right. Now, how do we calculate the balance? Balance outstanding will be equals to what? P1 plus I to power n, which will be what? Which is the compound increase, ne? Minus x times 1 plus I to power n minus 1 all divided by I, which is what? Future value. Meaning you take the formula for compound increase and then from it you subtract what? The formula for what? Future value annuity. Then this will be equals to where P will now represent the what? P will now be representing the what? The loan amount. And then N, and also this N will be the what? The number of what? The number of payments. And then I still represents what? The interest as a decimal, and then X will be our what? X will be our regular payment. Okay, now let's substitute. What will be P? 105,000,001 plus, and then I, let's go back to the question. I, they said the balance of the purchase price at an interest of what? 12% per annum compounded monthly. 12% per annum compounded monthly. Therefore 12%, I, 12 divided by 100, 0.12. But this is compounded what? Monthly. Therefore we divide by 12. And then N, it will be for how long? 21 years, ne? Is the balance. We want the balance after 21 years. Therefore we say 21, but this is compounded what? Per month. Therefore 21 multiplied by 12. Minus, and then X, our X will be, then they said Tabo will be making what? Monthly installment of 11,058 rand 85 cent. Therefore X 11,058,85. Then this multiplied by 1 plus I, still 0.12 divided by 12 to power n, and then n, it will be what? Again 21 multiplied by what? By 12, which will give us the what? The number of payments. Then we subtract 1, close the bracket, all divided by our I, 0.12 all divided by 12. And then this will be equals to, use your calculator, and then we are getting 419,952,39. That will be the balance 21 years after the loan was granted. All right, and then question 8.2b. This is now B, not A, B. Calculate the interest Tabo will have paid over the first 21 years of the loan. Now we want the interest. So B, our interest will be what? Our interest will be equals to the total amount paid. Total amount paid minus the loan. Total amount paid minus the loan. But we want the interest when? We want the interest that Tabo will have paid over the first 21 years. All right. Then what is the total amount paid? How much is Tabo paying each and every month? It's 11,058,85. And then he'll be paying this one each and every month. We multiply by 12. But for how many years? For 21 years. Multiply by 21. And then we subtract the loan. Remember the loan is what? 105,000. But that is the loan for what? For 25 years. But here we want the interest for what? For the first 21 years. Therefore, we need to subtract our balance here from the loan. Therefore, the loan after 21 years will be what? Will be our loan for 25 years, 105,00,00 minus the balance after 21 years, 419952,39. And then from there, we get the interest as the interest will be 2156,782,59. Okay, that is question 8 of November 2021.